Welcome back to Planet Podcast. This video is going to be about MMA, specifically Dana White, because he is in the news being ridiculed yet again for fighter pay, specifically because of this photo right here, where Dana White has given one of his friends from the Nelk Boys a birthday present of $250,000 in cold hard cash, prompting responses from UFC fighters to say, where's our union? Why don't we unionize? Why aren't we getting paid more money? So, how do we feel about this? Well, I feel like Dana White has been with the UFC since forever. He's been there when they were worthless. He's been there through everything. Dana White is the glue that holds together the UFC. Has Dana White made a crap ton of money from the UFC? Absolutely. Has Dana White elevated the UFC to the company it is now? Absolutely. Should you be mad that you're in there fighting for a couple $100,000 and Dana White just gave it to a buddy for Christmas or his birthday or his bar mitzvah or his bachelor party? No, you shouldn't be mad. This man has been in there, a career MMA pioneer, and he's made a crap ton of money. So what do fighters want? Do they want fighters to cut Dana White's salary, whatever his salary is, however much he gets paid, and give them more money? Is a large chunk of the capital and profit that UFC makes as a conglomerate go to Dana White? I don't think that's true either. I think he makes a sizable salary. I think he's paid his dues, to say the least. And there's hard pressed to find another person in the company who's been there as long as him. Even Joe Rogan hasn't been there as long as Dana White. Listen, I get it that fighters should get paid. They should get paid well. I think boxers are significantly overpaid on the championship level. I think the UFC fighters at the entry level are probably slightly underpaid at the entry level. But now this isn't their full-time career for most people just getting in. If you're on a fight night undercard, bro, you still got a day job. You're going to get paid a couple grand to show up and throw down and fight somebody, but nobody knows who you are. No one's paying to come see you. You're not selling merchandise. You're not selling tickets. No one cares. If you want to be a draw, you're going to have to be a draw. People want to get mad at Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor brings people to the show. They order pay-per-views. They show up. Whether he wins or he loses, the dude is a marketing master. That said, John Jones will put people in seats. Israel Adesanya will put people in seats. You don't see him out here on Twitter complaining about fighter pay. He gets paid. He gets paid well. You also have, I think Volkanovski at this point is probably getting paid very well. Ngannou, here's our problem with Ngannou. He doesn't bring people to the show. He doesn't do any promotion. If all I see you do is go on Twitter and complain about fighter pay, that's not bringing people here. You're not talking any shit. You're not defending the title. Your performances have been lackluster. I'm just being completely honest. From an entertainment side of things, if you got paid $800,000 to go in there for 3.5 to 8 minutes to fight somebody, you did pretty well. That's all you did all year. You spent all your money on other stuff. That's on you, bro. I'm not mad that Dana White wanted to give somebody $250 grand. Not mad in the least bit. I think the man has earned every penny that he gets paid. I think without Dana White, the UFC has a giant void to fill. And I don't think the company does nearly as well without it. So, that being said, should you guys band together to raise fighter pay? If you want, go ahead and try it. Look, man, there's going to be people scrapping at the bit to come in there and fight. They're going to fight for 10 grand. They're going to fight for 20 grand. They're going to fight for 50 grand. They're going to fight for 100 grand. You're getting fighter bonuses that are people's salary. I get it. You put your body on the line, train for it hard. Your expectancy as a career fighter is low, and compared to other professional athletes, you don't get paid as much. That's true. Compared to other professional athletes, you don't entertain us as much, right? What do we get? You get 3 fights a year out of you. You watch football, you're going to get like 20 games out of your teammates, your season. You're also selling $1 billion worth of merchandise. You're also selling $1 billion worth of ticket sales in a season. There aren't apples to apples, and we can't treat them as apples to apples. Boxing, I'll never understand how boxing can pay those people $40-50 million, or Mayweather $100 million or something crazy to go in there and fight. But for $100 million, Floyd Mayweather, you can punch me wherever you want, bro. You can punch me for 8 to 10 minutes wherever you want. I'll be all right. I'll survive probably. If not, we'd be all right. $100 million, we can fix it. So you're going to be mad at Dana White? Be mad at him for other reasons. Be mad at him because you just don't like him. But don't be mad at him because he wants to give his friends this. If you're his employees, he's not just handing out $250,000 for no reason. But there's been plenty of times where he's handed out several Fight of the Night bonuses, several bonuses above the promised payout for the bonus several times. You entertain us, that man takes care of you. I think you make a friend in Dana White, you make a lifelong friend in Dana White, and that's something worth having, more so than a singular payday. Let me know what you think in the comments. We'll revisit this later if there's some more news coming up. Until then, check out the links below, check out TMF Apparel, and I'll see you later.